So 1-1 draw. What are your thoughts on the game?
I think probably before the game, you think it's a difficult place to come. Obviously, won 3 on the bounce, unbeaten here. I think in about 11, 12 games, newly promoted. So you think maybe a point wouldn't be a bad result. We never play for a point, we always play to try and win. But maybe points are hard earned on the road. But then, with kind of factors within the game, especially them going down to 10 men and us just dominating. I even felt we were the better team with 11v11, to be honest. I think them having a man sent off didn't help us. And you look at that and you think, well, we should come away really with 3 points, and we've then made life harder for ourselves by just being in complete control, conceding a really poor, unnecessary goal. And then it just makes the task all that harder again. But credit to the players who, again, have showed good character and have responded well in the game to get back level pretty quickly. That's the 3rd time now that we've come from behind, but we really do have to stop going behind to pour unnecessary goals. And yeah, listen, I think maybe different factors like the pitch is difficult to play on here. It's cutting up a lot already, and it's very soft underfoot. That probably didn't help. It was obviously pretty dry because of the heat. Probably didn't help in terms of like our ball speed. I think also that little bit of fatigue in the lads for them having given everything on Saturday and again today meant that probably the last 10-15 minutes of the game we just looked like we just didn't have another gear, if you will, to go and get the win. Although we kept trying, we didn't manage to find it, and in fairness to them, I felt they were credit for a point with the way that they stuck at it and defended the box especially. So, listen, frustrated. It's been a frustrating weekend for us because we've played very well for 2 games and we've only got 1 point to show for it. And it's not about me standing here saying that we've played well. It's about points. I'm incredibly pleased with how we've played again in many aspects, but ultimately we want to win games and we haven't. So frustrating again, really.
Yeah, as you say, maybe slightly edged the first half, and then obviously things really come into life sort of 5-10 minutes before the end of it.
Yeah, I felt that we created a really good chance with Sean Sarima when it was 11v11. Jay Turner Cooks flashed one wide of the post. Then when they went down to 10 men, Sean Sarima's had another massive chance. It was a great play. Owens cuts it back. It's come out to Sean. Great defending by them. And then, we just, second half, we're going to concede an unnecessary goal. Puts them 1-0 up when we've been in complete control of the game. And you've got to then find solutions to score, and we did, but that should have been us taking the lead and going 1-0 up, and me stood here now saying we've got 3 points and they were thoroughly deserved, but I'm not, and that's frustrating again.
Yeah, because especially obviously after the equaliser, one-way traffic really for the last sort of half hour. As you say, just couldn't break them down.
No, but listen, they're a good team. You've got to remember they've won the first 3 games. They won away at Sutton on Saturday. They're a good side. They came up last year, so they've got that momentum that most promoted teams do have. And this is a difficult place to come and to get points. So, look, like I said at the start, I think any point away from home is hard earned. But I think with them obviously going down and playing so long with 10 men, we should be coming away from here with all 3 points. I think maybe again lack of options. We could have probably done with a little bit more options, if I'm being honest, like attacking options especially in that game. But we are where we are at the minute, and that's kind of not helping us with our in-game changes as well. So we just got to keep working.
Yeah, obviously, thankfully, no more injuries picked up this afternoon. Up next, it's back to the Shea on Saturday for Yeovil at home.
Yeah, the players will have a couple of days off now because they've been working relentlessly, to be fair. We've been using pretty much the same players because I think, you know, our strongest players are the ones that are on the pitch without a shadow of a doubt. We were in yesterday. Obviously, we've had a couple of tough games. We've had a lot of away games, lots of travelling. So, yeah, they'll have a couple of days off now just to rest and recover, and we'll be dissecting not just this game, but all the games we've played so far, and we'll be highlighting the many positives within, you know, our first 5 games, and just back on the training ground, working hard Thursday, Friday, and getting ready for the next game, which is one we've got to now try to win. But that's going to be, you know, a difficult game, as they all will be. It'd be nice to be back at the Shea. I think we played ever so well there on Saturday. It's nice to be at home, and you know, the supporters at the Shea on Saturday were tremendous, and they clapped the players off the pitch despite us losing that game, probably because they were optimistic and encouraged by the performance that they saw, and the players got exactly the same reception after the game today. It was great to see. I think nearly 400 of our supporters in here today, and they got right behind the team, and I'm sure that they will do next Saturday when we return back home.
Thank you.